A thanksgiving for the late General Aronda Nyakairima has been held at the closing ceremony of the Kampala Defense and Security Expo 2024 at the Commonwealth Resort in Munyonyo. The preachers of the day, including the Right Reverend Patrick Tugume and Right Reverend Onesimus Asimwe, stated that the late Aronda Nyakairima died while still making valuable contribution to the nation, which is why his legacy needed to be celebrated.
When one lives as well as General Aronda did, their influence becomes immortal. It becomes a guiding light for succeeding generations.
Therefore, to learn from his experience, please remember the following three things. Number one, invest in good stewardship. For every man will reap what he sows. Keep doing good against all odds. Do not succumb to any amount of temptation or provocation to do evil.
Specifically, Right Reverend Onesimus Asimwe called on officers in uniform to desist from corruption tendencies, noting that General Aronda was not a corrupt army general.
He was not like those who say, man eateth where he worketh. But those who say, man eateth where he worketh, today I have good news for you. I hasten to add that God seeth what you do with. And one day you will stand before him.
Linda Aronda, the wife to Aronda Nyakairima, recounted the most challenging operation called Iron Fist, which Aronda commanded in northern Uganda to wipe out Joseph Konyi's Lord Resistance Army, keeping him away from home for long periods.
I remember that time my father-in-law was home with me. He wasn't feeling well and was seeing doctors. One day he asked me, Muchar, that's what he called me. Omwami wawe n'omuhuriza? Meaning, Muchar, do you hear from your husband? I said, yes, I hear from him. He is well.
When Aronda's term as the Chief of Defense Forces ended in 2013, Linda narrates that she was relieved, hoping to spend more time with her husband, but this did not happen.
But no, he was appointed Minister of Internal Affairs. He worked tirelessly on the National ID project, which by the time he died, was completed. Ladies and gentlemen, as a wife of the late General Aronda, his children and his bigger family were sure that if it is service to the country, he gave it his all.
She commended President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni for giving Aronda the opportunity to serve the nation, but urged the UPDF to keep track of the widows of the fallen soldiers.
Because they really don't enjoy their husbands' presence, they don't enjoy their husbands when they are still alive. So when they come to you, maybe looking for help, if you can, please assist them.
Ivan Kawa is my name, and I am reporting from the Commonwealth Resort in Munyonyo. Now, still at the same event, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni closed the first UPDF Expo, reiterating the significance of the National ID project that was actualized by the late General Aronda Nyakairima. Diano Oloin has more.
The president stated that the lack of accurate identification was one of Uganda's major challenges, but acknowledged that the success of the National ID project has also helped reduce insecurity in the country.
In the 1962-61 elections, there were no elections. It was just cheating by UPC and Kabaka Yeka. And the UPC would sing about it. Twatera karuru shahemwene extreka kuzahika mnano bote yako machiwanuka. Hurro ka hurro ka hurro ka hurre hurro ka hurra ka Uganda Congress. They were very proud.
He emphasized that identification has been crucial in facilitating the electoral process, including minimizing election malpractice. The president revealed that election malpractice by previous regimes was one of the reasons they went to the bush.
Electronic voting. Please, let's use the fingerprints of people, because the fingerprints are unique. General Moses' fingerprint is not the same as mine, although he's my son. Because he picked from Mama something and from me something. So he's different from Mama, he's different from me. So the answer is electronic voting with the fingerprints. But people don't want good elections. They were opposed. I brought this 20 years ago because I knew the problem of Uganda have been good elections.
Together with other celebrants, the president remembered General Aronda Nyakairima as a disciplined army general who will be remembered for instilling discipline in the army and bringing it closer to the people. Diano Olwen Peters reporting.
I hear the Holy Spirit tell me to do a COVID test quickly so that I'm ready for the